I don't know if there's any other technique that worked for it, because that's the one I've been using for years. Even when I came out of my mother's womb, the doctor was like, well, this girl brow is flick. How do you do it? And then I told him, when. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicks on the beat. Today's video is very highly requested, highly badgered in the comment section. Nicks, how do you do your eyebrows? Please teach us how to do your eyebrows. Why, nigga, won't you teach us how to do your eyebrows? What's the secret to your eyebrows? Well, now I have actually sat down and taken time out to take you through the step by step sections. What? I don't know what I was about to say, but I've taken you through the step-by-step process of achieving such a nice curve of eyebrows. If you'd like to see how I achieve these looks, homies, then I want you to do what? Keep on watching. I'm actually pretty excited to do this video because I have been working on this. I've actually now, I can say from the bottom of my eyebrows that I have perfected it. I really love this technique. It's easy, it's fast, and the best part of everything is, I told you, it's cheap. Cheaper than chips, cheaper than plantain. Let's get right into the video. Let me just show you the products that you would need. You need an angle brush. Today I'm using the Sephora Pro Angled Liner brush in the number 22. It's such a very good angle brush. I like it because it's easy to maneuver. Yes, this one is old, as you can see. It's already peeling apart like banana. The next thing you need is a spoolie brush. This is my Zaron Cosmetics spoolie brush. If you guys don't know, I love Zaron. This is another proof that I really truly love their product. It's very short, so it's easy to handle, and it's very easy to work with. The next thing that we're going to use is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. This is my highlighting concealer. I use this to highlight the bottom of the brows. Second to the last, I use my foundation shade. I'm using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the shade Hot Fudge. And the ogbonge of the ogbongeness of the eyebrow is it's my e.l.f. black eyeliner. So I'm going to do one brow, and then we're gonna be back to do the other brow. Be right back. I'm going to show you what I did and how I did it all. Okay though, so let's get right into the tutorial. The first thing that you need to do is get you a hand mirror, because any mirror that is far away cannot help you. You don't need any mirror that you can't even see what you are doing, because you cannot see what you are doing. How will you see what you are doing? You use this black eyeliner to trace the shape of eyebrow you want. You need to make sure that you work really fast with this technique, because you don't want the product to dry, because when it dries it's hard to move. I have like a patch right here, so I'm going to fill that place in like that. I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to start like tracing the brow that I want, and you go lightly. So just follow your natural brow shape. And now that the brow is still wet, you go in with your spoolie brush, and then you start brushing the color in quickly before it dries off, because once it dries it's very hard to control. And as you can see, it still retains the shape and it's giving it a more natural look. I'm just going to fill in some areas that still have bald patches, like here and here, and then focus at the bottom here too. Go to the front and then brush it back. That will still, some of the product that you have in the back will move to the front as you're doing that, so don't worry about that. So you keep brushing. The brushing is what lightens up the color, but it still gives you what you need. It gives you a soft finish. As you can see, it doesn't look black. Go in with your concealer. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut, and then you start working your way from the bottom of the brow, which is the arch. And then what I'm going to tell you to do is to pat your brush rather than move it. This area of the brush, that's what you use to clean up the arc area of your eyebrow. As you can see, all all done. When you control the tip of the brush, the other parts of the brush move easily, but if you try to control the whole brush, it becomes hard. So now we're going to deal with the front of the bottom of the brows. I do short strokes. The short strokes help you control how clean the application of the concealer is. And I'll say hold your brush very, very lightly. Like, I've noticed that a lot of the problem with drawing eyebrows is that a lot of you know, put so much force in your brush. You need to relax your nails. Drink a bit of tea, sip it a bit, add a bit of honey into it so you can relax your nails. Use your pinky finger. Your pinky finger will rest right here at the side of your mouth, and then it just controls. So basically, it's your pinky that is moving, not your hand. Do you understand what I'm saying? But then if you are using your hand, it still works, but then this gives it a lighter touch. That's it. Easy peasy akacheze. And then you just need to brush the concealer. Ooh. So now that we're done with the bottom brows, I'm going to take my foundation and then I am going to come closer to you guys. And then can you see I'm going to turn the brush to the side. I'm going to use this longer side. It's easier for you to control the brush this way than this way. This way, your armpits, what if you didn't shave that day and you're wearing tank top and someone can see your armpit? It saves you from humiliation. This technique also saves your hand. It makes it easier for you to control. You will not be in pain. You will not have muscles. What if you now have muscle spasm? When the things like this, the brow will just go inside, and that's the end of all your effort. And you really don't need that pain right now. So just follow this way. Is the real way. And remember, short strokes. You only need to do short strokes because that's the only way to make sure that your brows come out perfect. Short strokes are easier to control. So if you make a mistake in that short area, you can easily fix it than making a big mistake. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. When you get to the end, all you just need to do is bend your hand and just drop it like it's hot. So you brush it out, and then I like to, you know, brush out the end so it doesn't look too like artificial and pointy. So that is how I get my eyebrows to be on fleek. But as I said, the eyebrows are 50% done. What do you mean by 50% done, Mix? I'm going to go in with the concealer and the foundation mixed together. Use it to draw light strokes in the front of the brows. Like that. Okay, now that is looking really weird, I'm going to go back into that spoolie brush and then I'm going to brush it in lightly. So this just makes the front part of the brows lighter than the rest, so it gives it a more natural finish. Let me be right back and I would show you how to 100% get your eyebrows to be a slayer for the day. Remember when I told y'all that I was going to be back with the remainder of the eyebrows? Well, here I am. If you didn't believe me, joke's on you. I'll be going in with my setting powder, which is the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in the shade 40, which is also dark. This is what I used to set my face. So I'm going to take a bit of that powder, just a smidge bit, mother shit. What I usually do is as I'm blending away the setting powder from my face, I go into the front part of my brows and I brush it out. I brush it outwards, which will release the hairs and make it look way better. I'm gonna come closer so you can get a closer look. As you can see, this brow looks way better than this straight ass boxy ass brow. So you just need to go from the inside of the brow and just brush it forward. I'm going to take a little bit more powder again, and I'm going to do the same to the other side. As you can see, I'm going in from the inside and brushing it out. You don't want to go this way because it will actually reinforce the block look of the eyebrows, and we don't really want that, right? Then to finalize this look, you go in with your spoolie brush and then you start brushing it together. This way the color that you have at the back will now mix with the one in the front, and it will give you the perfect test looking as brows. As you can see, the product is moving from the back to the front, and voila, that is how I get my browation done. If you don't understand what that means, please ask my subscribers. They know a lot about the Asian vocabulary. Okay, so we are done with the eyebrow tutorial. Do you guys want to know the backstory of my eyebrows? You know what? Let go. Do. Boom. The first time that I tried this technique, I was broken, snap, and my Anastasia deep brow pomade in ebony had finished, and I was just like, oh god, what can I do? I don't have $27 to purchase this, and I really don't want to even give $27 to purchase this because I got a hit. So I had this e.l.f. eyeliner that I didn't like. I wasn't really a big fan of it. So with time, I learned how to use this technique, and I found out that yes, honey, you can actually make it work for yourself. So this technique is not for everybody. Let me just put it out there now. For some of you who come and say, Nix, what's all this? Why you gonna do this to all of us? I'm just like, the technique is not for everyone. It's basically for those of you who are willing to try something new, or who are tired of spending so much money on buying these things when you can just kill two birds with one product. I'm not saying that this after this technique me only Anastasia more. I will. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see more techniques that I have personally created with my blood and my sweat, then let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share those with your friends, family, and everyone in this world. Adios, amigos, catch you later, peace.